Hello friends, this video is about when India almost intruded in Mauritius. Mauritius, the island state located some 900 km east of Madagascar, is in many ways the Little India of the Indian Ocean. Today, some 70% of Mauritius' population is of Indian descent. After the departure of the Royal Navy from the region, India effectively assumed responsibility for Mauritius' security under a 1974 defense agreement. In February 1983, Mauritius PM Jugnauth met with the Mrs. Gandhi in New Delhi, where he requested military assistance in the event of a coup by his political rival Beranger. Beranger proposed constitutional changes that would strip power from the Prime Minister. The MMM government disintegrated, and Jugnauth was left with a small number of mostly Hindu followers. The collapse of the government heightened communal and ideological tensions throughout Mauritius. As the Mauritian political crisis deepened March 1983, Indira Gandhi ordered the Indian Army and Navy to prepare to intervene against a possible coup against the government. Operation Lal Dora involved the landing in Port Louis of two battalions from the 54th Infantry Division, the Indian Army's designated Rapid Reaction Unit based in Hyderabad. There were considerable disagreements between Army and Navy over command and control of the amphibious task force. The Naval task force was to include 1 or 2 modern Rajput class guided missile destroyers, 3 or 4 Leander class destroyers, Deepak class naval tanker, a civilian tanker, a survey and training ship. Mrs. Gandhi suggested that Navy would be force commander at sea, but the Army would assume command of the task force once the landing took place, an arrangement which Navy was not at all happy with. Apart from the question of command, Army had major concerns about its ability to conduct an amphibious operation of this nature and about the possibility of US intervention. With the military commanders unable to agree on execution of the operation, Mrs. Gandhi decided against the operation and Operation Lal Dora was put on hold. Mrs. Gandhi decided to send N.F. Suntuk, then head of RAW, to Port Louis to deal with the crisis at a political level. New elections were called August 1983, which Jugnauth would win convincingly. The events of 1983 consolidated India's already extensive influence in Mauritius. After the 1983 election, Jugnauth requested the appointment of Major General J.N. Tamimi, the Indian Army Chief Liaison Officer with RAW, as the Mauritian National Security Advisor. Tamimi occupied that post for more than a decade, to be followed since that time by other Indian appointees with connections to RAW. Here is an infographic showing all the details of Operation Lal Dora. If you want this infographic, we can email you. Please email us at the address given in description. Here is a quick review. Some 70% of Mauritius population is of Indian descent. In 1983, Mauritius PM requested military assistance in the event of a coup. Operation Lal Dora involved the landing in Port Louis of 2 battalions. There were considerable disagreements between Army and Navy. Mrs. Gandhi decided against the operation. If you want to watch more videos on India or global defense and strategic affairs, please subscribe to Hindu Judaic. Thanks for watching. Here are the links of our website, Facebook page and Twitter.